Alright boys, we've had our little bit of fun. Let's move into the back room. We got a little bit of work to do, alright? Frankie steps up and moves his chair to one side. He reaches within his jacket pocket and pulls out a small key of about 2 inches long made of rusted metal. He walks over to the back room and you notice not one, not two, but 3 padlocks against this metal door, as well as a bolt and a series of chains tying all of these together in some primitive network of security. One by one, the locks are picked. The chains left draped on the floor, and Frankie slides the door open slowly. Well, don't just sit there, boys. I want you to meet my new friend. Stepping inside, you can see a light, barely functional. Just a small amount of embers still appear from it, just intermittently lighting the room with small flickers. In the middle of the room, you notice a large table that would normally be out the front, turned onto its side. Instead of 8 to 10 people sat at it, 1 person tied to it. In an almost crucified position, leather belts and bindings are strapping this man, as well as a series of rags and cloths tied and stuffed into his mouth. You notice both of his eyes are black, blue and bloodied. There's a series of apparent puncture wounds across his body and one large gash right across his left pec. This is my new friend Boris. You see, I've been busy while you've been out. I heard the shooters going off in the tunnels. Decided to go for a little walk. I saw Boris here running out. Decided to give him a little boop on the snoot. Didn't I, Boris? I guess he's passed out. Anyway, Boris told me about the current situation. Told me a bunch of his boys had just got shot up. Good, I thought. It's probably my boys at work. Anyway, I convinced the Muppet to radio back to Cleavers, tell him anyone coming over would just be after a little bit of a drink. Everything was going to be sound, there wouldn't be any problems. Seems it worked. I bet the look on Cleaver's face when you fucking threw a grenade must have been priceless. Now, that's the end of the good news. We have a little bit of a predicament. You see, Cleavers was from Sector 12, and Cleavers has 2 brothers from Sector 12. Well, they're not only from Sector 12, but they fucking own it. So, in a couple of days when word gets round there, we're expecting a little bit of kickback from them. By kickback, I mean fucking troubles. So, we got a couple of options. We can either flame this on Boris, pin it on him and hope that we can divert the thwack onto him, or we have ourselves a little bit of a scrap. Let's sit down at the table, lads, discuss our options.